Dealing with grief takes an emotional toll on people and those around them, but there are ways to try and cope with loss or disappointment. Here to speak with us today is Deloria Michelle Miner. She's the assistant pastor of Unity Church Charlotte, and Stephenetta Weatherington, the ministry leader there. Thanks so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
And Pastor, let's start with you. Why is an event like the Grief Gab so important?
This is important because if you look at everything that's going on around us, in the U.S. alone, we've had 251 mass shootings. And locally here in Charlotte, second quarter, there were reported 57 homicides. So that does not account for the number of families that are left to mourn and grieve the loss of their loved ones. So this is very necessary for, locally and nationally.
And Stephenetta, what can people expect when they come out to this event, especially the guest speakers that you have and the information that they could learn?
Right. They can expect healing. We understand that grief is internal. Everyone goes through grief in some form or another. So they can definitely start the healing process. We'll offer various resources and strategies and support to help them through the process.
And Pastor, since this is your first event, why did you guys decide to do something like this?
We decided to do something like this because we want everybody in Charlotte and the surrounding areas to know that they don't have to endure this alone. You are not alone going through this process, going through the loss of a loved one, going through the transition of being without a loved one. You are not alone, and we want the community and those in the surrounding areas to know that we are here. We are equipped to help you. We have a desire to help you, and the Bible teaches us that we are to mourn with they that mourn. So we are here to endure this transition and this process with you.
Absolutely, and I'm so glad that you guys are offering something like this because it is so important.
Yes, it is.
And Stephenetta, do you feel like people sometimes think, oh, I'm strong, I can get through this, I don't need to talk about it or to other people?
Right. And part of the healing process is really talking about it,
right.
Getting your emotions out, getting the support you need with the community, with your church, with your friends, with your family. So definitely speaking about it is healing.
And do you feel that maybe you'll have things like this in the future as well, if it goes well?
Yeah, absolutely.
People come out?
Absolutely, absolutely. Our Grief Gab, the ministry that Minister Stephenetta leads, our Solace ministry, it's all the time. We're not stopping here at just the Gab, but this is ongoing. This is ongoing.
Well, thank you, ladies, for being here. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks
Thank you for having us.
And they said it's free and open to the public, so make sure you go. If you would like to go to the event, the Grief Gab is Friday night. It's from 7 until 9 at Unity Church Charlotte. That address is 2818 Queen City Drive. Stay with us. Your Other On the One's forecast is next.